Hi guys, today I want to talk about color grading and color correction and what's the difference, and should you do it or should you just rely on your camera profiles. So let's roll that intro.
I'm turning dreams into reality. In the lab with the formula and chemistry. New memories spark and motivate and make the industry shake. We put the bars in the brakes. I'm talking one chance at best, yes. Painting pictures for the caution, keep the brushes fresh. One heart, one shot, now the future is yours. Go!
Today I'm going to talk about color grading and the benefits of it and some drawbacks of color grading as well. So for my personal point of view, you should always try to color correct your footage. Unless maybe you are a daily vlogger and it's not that much of a difference for you to make these adjustments. You need to push out your content every single day and the time is not on your side, then go for it and just try to find the best preset in your camera, or try to make your own preset that your camera will be applying every time you use it. It doesn't really matter. In every other situation, I will highly recommend you to make some adjustment to your footage. I will try to compare it to your photo editing softwares. As long as you try to make some great photos, you will try to shoot them in RAW and then post-process it, right? You will adjust your white balance and your colors to be vivid and popping out your image, and to make overall image more pleasing to the viewers. The same rules apply to your video. And the best thing is, the greatest tool to color grade that ever existed is free. It literally costs $0, so you can download it right now, and I will show you in a minute how to make a difference between your log footage, or if your camera doesn't support log or raw, you can just dial your settings in flat profile. You can take away all the sharpening and all the contrast from your footage to give you much more freedom in post-production. And why you want to do it? Because take your camera processing powers and compare it to your computer processing powers. And imagine that your camera needs to process the image on the go. While you record it, the camera needs to process the image, apply all the creative looks to every frame, every second you record it, and then compress it and write it down to your memory card. If you offload this whole task from your camera, it can produce more pleasing image. If you offload this task to your computer, which is of course more powerful in processing power, you can sorry, I'm out of focus. Maybe not. Which is more powerful that your camera is. You can go crazy with your creative look on the footage, and you can you can make overall image that is in terms of quality one step up. What do I even try to say? Okay, so if you upload this task to your computer, then you can make your image more compelling, more pleasing to the viewer, because you can apply all these creative looks with much more precision, and you can fine-tune it to the place where it basically the greatest possible look, where it's at the highest level of quality. And if you take for example, this is my Canon 5D Mark IV C-Log footage. This is the straight out of the camera look, which is dull, and it has almost zero contrast, zero colors, not much of sharpening, and even though I used quite a sharp lens, it's a little bit muddy. But if you apply the look on it, you can end up with this kind of image. And the number one feature of creating a look with flat profile or low profile, or even raw, this is the best, is the dynamic range. You can still see the details in the highlights and still see the details in the shadows. So you can expand your dynamic range in your footage, and this is what makes footage more cinematic. A part of the color grading. This is one part of the equation. The other part is the look. What is color correction and what is color grading? And this is, for me, it's my personal preference of separating these two subjects. Color correction is the basic correction of your colors, like you do in Lightroom, correcting your white balance and basically making sure that all the colors that are on your footage are exactly as you saw it in the real life. So you try to balance this image, and color correction for me, it's not a creative process. It's more like refining the image to the basic look, where you can do white balance, saturation, vibrance, and contrast. And this is the base for your grading. And color grading, it's more like hue versus saturation kind of HSL magic going on, when you can apply certain look to your footage to enhance the mood or the gravity of the situation shot in this particular movie. So I will separate the color correction and color grading in two separate tasks, and as I mentioned before, it will help you to make your footage even better. This is the topic for another video: how to make the color grade and how to apply this grade to this footage. Let me see what we have done here. So this is it from me. Hope you like this video. If you like this, hit the like button. If you haven't already, please do subscribe, because it will help me a lot, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.